Hey folks, what is going on? It is me again, CJ. We had a lot of AI stuff on this channel. We had AI tell us stories, we had an interview with an AI, hell, we even had AI voice act some of our videos. But today it is time to go to a new frontier. We want to blur the line between man and machine, because there's one thing that separates us, and that is creativity. As humans, we can be creative, but can an AI? That's what we want to find out today. There's a website called Night Cafe Studio. It's an AI that uses a simple word prompt to draw a picture. Yes, you heard that right. The AI draws a picture. I've done this a few times. These are the results. Up first we have The End of Time. It is my personal favorite. I just love the purple color scheme, the Yggdrasil tree of life thing going on in the sky, the wake temple-like thing in the distance, and of course the hourglass right next to it, and like just it kind of looks like people are standing there in the sky, and it is very, very cool. I like it. It's a solid 8 out of 10. Up next we have artificial intelligence. What can I say? There's a bit of brain texture, there's a bit of off weird green color, there's a Terminator that kind of looks like a troll face. 7 out of 10. It's a solid picture. It's kind of what you would expect from some AI drawing AI. It's kind of like, there's a robot, there's some brains, there you go, that's it. So yeah, solid picture. This one is titled A Better World. It's okay drawing-wise, but I like the idea of having a better world. Like, it kind of gives me the feeling of like having a better world inside your head. Like, you're kind of like having this anime girl-esque shape or head-like shape, and then there's a world, and I don't know, that's just the thing, the vibe I get from it. So yeah, 5 out of 10. It's still a solid picture. It's a bit weird, a bit unfinished, but it's okay. It's a cool picture. A natural predator of humans. What can I say? This is absolutely terrifying, disgusting, and just overall bad. I hate it. 0 out of 10. -5 out of 10. It's bad. I hate it. It's not like it's objective. It's just mush. It's just you just literally threw some meat in the middle and called it a day. There's some people in the background. There's some vaguely T-Rex-like thing up above, and there's this thing which kind of looks like a butthole on 2 legs. I don't want to be eaten by that. Seriously, no. This one is called Yourself, and it is quite terrifying. I don't know what to say. I would probably give it like a 4 or maybe a 5 out of 10. I don't like it all that much. There's just like these weird anime girl Hydra hats looking at the man in the suit, which is terrifying if that's how the AI sees itself. But yeah, what can I say? Props for giving me nightmares. Absolutely, yes. That one's called God, and I think this is the most accurate, or amongst the most accurate description of what biblical God or biblical aliens will look like. It definitely gives off the vibe of like a 10th dimensional being or some shit. I tried this again later, we're gonna talk about that in a second, which is even worse. That one, I cannot give it anything else than a 10 out of 10, or else I might be struck by lightning, so 10 out of 10. This one is called What Happens After Death, and to be honest, it is weirdly calm. Like, it's very serene. You will kind of see this hanging in a hospital, maybe in a dream. Like you're in a dream and you're in a hospital while you're waiting for someone to probably die, and they're like in critical condition. You need to look at the wall, and that's a picture you see there. That's kind of the vibe it gives off. It's a good picture. It's kind of weird. It's pretty. He got, or the AI got very well this shape of the head of the skull. That's somewhat terrifying. Why does the AI know how skulls look that well? So yeah, 7 out of 10. It's not like the greatest it has produced, but it's pretty cool, pretty good. I kind of like the vibe, but it still kind of irks me like this. Kind of has like a medical vibe, you know what I mean? Not a big fan of that, but it's a great picture. Oh boy, here we go. That is the true face of God, because I thought that the God picture was kind of like interpretations of like how people saw God, and with like how Christianity saw God, with like how you would like the first thing that came up when you searched God, like the first 50 images just mushed together: sky, heaven, glowing lights, guy in a white robe, stuff like that, you know? So I tried again. I wanted to get like the true cosmic horror, real face of God thing going on, and it worked. Oh my god, there's like at least 5 pieces of Jesus in there. Again, 10 out of 10. I can't say anything against this. It's absolutely perfect. Shows something amazing. And I don't ever want... If this is God, I don't want to go to heaven. Please. Why does it have a Pokeball on its head? No. Just no. Thank you. But I'll be leaving the other way down. There's the super pole, faster, and more efficient anyway. They also have highways. Everything's nice down there. So please just don't... I don't want to be alone with that. And that one is called Consumerism, Hell on Earth. Yeah, it actually just went perfectly with the assignment. Like, if I had to grade this, it would be 100%. Maybe like an 8, because it's, you know, kind of unclear what exactly it shows. 8 out of 10, but, you know, that's the thing. You have, like, shelves, you have, like, glowing stuff, which are either ads or TVs or some shit. You have some vaguely shopping cart looking things. Yeah, that's consumerism for you. That's it. Yes, he who watches you sleep. The one picture where the sleeping person is actually more creepy than the watcher. The watcher is just kind of vibing, he's just looking at her. But the person who watches, who's sleeping, who is being watched, I don't think they're sleeping at all. But what the Junji Ito fuck is going on with the spiral in the eye? Yeah, 6 out of 10, I don't like it. It's a good picture. It's not what I expected it when I gave it a prompt. He who watches you sleep. I was kind of hoping for some, you know, demon-esque looking thing, but the actual terrifying part is the sleeper. So yeah, I don't like that. This time I went for a bit of more cosmic horror. I wanted to get some real weird shit, and it worked pretty well. This is the Red City ruled over by the White King of Bone and Ash. That was the title. That was the whole prompt I given it, because I wanted to give it like some kind of like cosmic horror, Lovecraftian, Stephen King kind of thing. It worked good. It worked good. It's pretty much. It's not what I expected. I expected it to be more like, in my mind, it was the Red City was more like crystalline. So it's not what I expected. It looks a lot more meatier. But yeah, it's good. It's 7, 8, maybe even 9 out of 10. You know, it's a great picture. It's pretty much. I kind of wish you could see the king more. You just kind of see a crown in the distance. But it understood bones. It understood city. It understood red. So yeah, it's an 8 out of 10. Okay, that one's perfect. 10 out of 10. The prompt was Skyrim, or as the AI would call it. It's perfect. It's Skyrim in all her glory. We have the wide mountain ranges, we have the cool water, we have the green of the trees, the vaguely meat-shaped hand thing in the bottom. I'm pretty sure it's a dragon, at least. I mean, when we get to the point where Skyrim starts to glitch, that's kind of what the dragons look anyway. So yeah, 10 out of 10, perfect picture. This is Skyrim. I would play this. Oh AI, honey, you messed up. All of you, I want you to go in the comments right now. Tell me what you think the prompt for this one was. Just pause the video right now, go in the comments and tell me what the prompt was. Maybe it was like ice cream. Maybe it was Italy. Maybe it could have been like dessert, food, some kind of stuff. No, it wasn't all of these. It wasn't none. It was none of these. It was Lemanberg. Yeah, perfect. Absolutely. No, that's not what. How did you get that, AI? How did you mess up that badly? 0 out of 10. I'm sorry, baby, but sorry, it's just bad. Yeah, I don't think I'm allowed to say what this looks like. I don't think YouTube will like that. The problem was Una's honest. I guess that's what the image came from, like the second part of this word with like one letter cut out. You know what I'm trying to say. There's a vaguely like, it kind of looks like some kind of picture of a saint, but just a big old butthole slammed into it. So yeah, I guess it fits the vibe of Una's honest very well, but aside from that, it's maybe just a 2 out of 10. I'm sorry, that's not remotely close to what I was giving you. Well, there you have it, folks. Whether or not this is art is probably up for the viewer to decide. Personally, I'd say it's like its own very kind of specific art. But yeah, once again, the website is Night Cafe Studio. That's what makes all of these amazing pictures. So yeah, you can go there, you can give it a word prompt, you can see what it spits out for you. It's quite fun to play around with, actually. It's quite fun to see what the AI makes or doesn't make out of the words you give it. Yeah, with that being said, I hope you have a nice day, night, or evening, wherever you are. Stay safe, and I see you all tomorrow.